So here's what I'm thinking. You could start a new run, sure, and see. We will be doing that eventually, but the game is not that long in the current state, so the point of the game right now is not to go through the story necessarily, because it's just quests. The point of the game is to have fun with a build and the character that you're playing in the current run you're doing. And I'm still having fun with this build, so we will do a little fun thing this episode. I have cooked up an idea and we will go through with it. So what we're doing is we're going to continue on with Anna, and we'll do a sort of little challenge thing that I came up with. We will, instead of going out on a mission and completing it and coming back, we will go out, and it's not about whether or not we can clear a bandit camp. It's going to be about how many bandit camps I can clear before we have to turn back to town. So what I'm trying to say here is that we will stock up our inventory full of food and water and everything, medical supplies, and see how long we can go and how much we can kill before we are forced back to town. That's going to be the idea for this episode. And hopefully we will level a bit along the way and have some fun with good old Anna here. So we will eat and drink. Now I'm kind of sad that I didn't buy a second water skin in the other town. I'm sure they don't sell them here. They don't. So we might actually, just to have other ways of quenching thirst, buy some alcohol and use that along the way to keep us going. We can buy an enchantment scroll for something. I'm sure we have some piece of equipment that's not enchanted. Our pearl necklace is not. Almost everything else is. We only have a ring. I wonder if I can enchant my backpack. Probably not. But you never know. We are going to buy an enchantment scroll for sure. And then just check in here whether or not there's anything interesting. We will need a smoked ham because it takes up the least inventory space for the most amount of food. So that'll be one way of prolonging our excursion. The thing I think we will run out of is water, because the only thing we can bring that is efficient to bring drink is a water skin. And I was considering going all the way to Manshire just to buy a water skin for this specific thing, but we'll go with the one, and I'm sure we can make it work. We will sometimes also find food and drink on the way, and we can buy certain foods, like most fruits will decrease your thirst a little bit as well. Now we're pretty unlucky. The smoked hams are over here, so we will go like this. Should be enough, I hope. This is a lot of food already. It's expensive. Can we even afford an excursion like that, I wonder? We will enchant our silver topaz ring. I'm still hoping that we would get a better necklace than this one. The silver ring here is pretty good though. So enchant that. Caustic resistance is not worth anything, but 11 extra energy is a significant upgrade, and we do run out of energy all the time. I've noticed, and it's pretty consistent. Okay, and then the first two items I show, they don't give energy, the enchantments. But most enchantments deal with energy in some way. Okay, it's not as consistent as I thought. Never mind. A lot of them have to deal with energy, like 50%-ish. Okay. Moving on, we will go up into the tavern and see whether or not I had a vivifying essence in the tavern here. I don't think so. Just check what resources we did have in here. This is a disenchantment scroll. We don't need that. Alright. We'll just have some fun with it in that way. I'm not sure we can do that in one episode. We might need to do several, which I'm assuming is fine. Let's eat off the smoked ham here. Go drink again. Anything that I need to do, we should repair equipment before we go out as well. I gotta do my checklist. Water skin refill, repair, arrows. We gotta go for arrows, of course. Maybe even bring an extra set of arrows, but we sometimes find arrows on the road, so I'm not sure I would waste inventory space on that right now. and we don't actually really need to skirmish with arrows anymore, because we are getting so tanky in melee that we can defeat most enemies. But what we will need plenty of is medical supplies. We have something in our backpack? No, not all that much. We'll put some food in here. Maybe put the purse. I wonder if that works. Probably doesn't. It probably doesn't. We can put another smoked ham in here. That's fine. Can we eat from here? Oh yeah, we can. Alright, so that's fine. What are you selling then? We need plenty of bandages and plenty of splints. Oh. See, here is the problem. We can't stock up on splints, because he only sells 2 at a time. So I think what we're doing is that we are gonna go to Manshire first before we start that little challenge thing. You will get 1 mind ward. And I like the bog bean, 2 bog beans and 2 mind wards. We wouldn't want this to fill up our inventory on the actual challenge run. Get more healing cells, and now we are running out of money. There's an enchantment scroll here though, and we can afford it. So enchant the pearl necklace then. So everything. Can I enchant my backpack? No. Alright. Dueling pearl necklace. Counter chance increased and energy restoration again. Perfect. That was a good enchantment. So we will make our way to Manshire. Maybe get a bit of loot on the way. The mushrooms and pine caps were supposed to have been... Oh, we can forage for food in pine caps. I never realized. Alright, so you can get a little bit of food on the road. Pine caps are really common, so... That's nice. I've been dismissive of them, but apparently they are better than I remembered. So we'll make our way to Manshire. I also know I have a vivifying essence in a chest there, so that will prolong the excursion. Oh, and look at this. A repair kit. Surgeon's toolkit is even better than the splints. And another splint. And an antidote. What the hell? That was the best kind of loot I could have gotten for the idea that I have. Thank you, Stoneshard. Alright. You know what? We will go to that abbey, because I'm not going to do that while we are challenging ourselves. These guys look pretty low level, so that's why I'm just running in. I don't fear them. Maybe that is my fault. See, he can't even damage me. Charge! Murder! Let's grab the arrows. I didn't buy arrows, like I said I would. As usual. Oh no. That's fine. These things sell for so little. Yeah, let's go on. Follow the road until we get to the next T crossing that goes north, then we go south. Basically, we just follow the road, farm some experience from the guys that we kill along the way. This is an example of a fight where I have to play smart. Okay, when he puts up his shield, just kite. Good stuff. A militia club is worth some money and we will be able to sell in Manshire, so hold on. Let's throw away the peppermint. This one gives hunger resistance. Let's just eat it. Militia club. Hardly worth anything. I'm sure we will find something better right over here. And so it will not be gold efficient this trip, because I'm gonna be leaving behind a lot of loot. Well, we will try to loot, of course, and maybe we will make some money off the trip as a whole. We should. But yeah, we're having an archer shootout. That was just mindlessly clicking here, but I'm sure we will win. My armor is better than his. Good. And he had a hunting bow. We'll walk away and back and forth a bit. We should heal. It's fine. We've got another range to do though, so we should be careful. Okay, he aggroed on me, so I gotta run. Be smart about this. Smart. 3 to 1. Change the shield. Put up the shield. Okay, he's going really close. I walked around the shield just so I don't misclick it accidentally. Alright. Going to the arrow. And then the final guy. So yeah, it's not about whether or not we can kill bandits. I think we've proven that. It will be about whether or not we can, or how many we can kill in one excursion. I think I've made my point. So that's all there's going to be to this episode, if you're wondering. Just me being silly with Anna. Seeing how far we can push her. And there's not an easy way to track days, but it would be interesting to know how many days we can stay in the field. I mean, day and night will occur, so we can try to keep a count, but no promises. I am bad at paying attention to that kind of thing. Maybe you guys can help me. Manshire Fortified is indeed good for thirst, so we might take it in. We'll eat some Mindwort, and then on we go. And now we've got the extra arrows without having to pay for them. You tend to find enough ammo to never really have to buy. Also because you can recover your own arrows, which I love. I think there should be maybe a higher chance of arrows breaking. Sometimes they get consumed when they hit stuff. And that could be a little bit more. But I suppose if you fire an arrow and go and pick it up in real life, in most cases, that should work out just fine. I'm not an expert. So we will go to that abbey and check it out, because I've never been there in this part of the game. I'm sure it's where the prologue takes place, but I am, well, okay. I'm sure, but I'm not really sure. Oh, and look, it's raining. Good thing we are not a pyromancer. You know what? I've been wondering about something. We will go and check it out, because I'm sort of thinking about doing a speed run for the game. That could be kind of cool. Sprite wobbling. It doesn't make you walk faster. Alright, so no point in turning it off. I kind of like the sprite wobbling. Here's one T crossing, but it's the wrong one. Just keep going. I could have done this off camera. Oh well. Right, so now we go northwest. Go and check out the abbey. And then we will plan a route when we start the little challenge thing. plan a route through the most question marks possible in the shortest time. Not that I'm not gonna be obsessive about that, but just trying to do an optimal route. Also, if we find a bear, I think the move for the challenge thing will be that whatever enemies we encounter, we will just attack, no matter what. Not saying we will do it in a stupid way, but we will engage everyone we find. And I'm hoping that we find a bear, and that if we find a bear, we will attempt to kill it without using the bow. Just go into melee with it and see if Anna in this state is able to 1v1 a bear. The bear is supposed to be the strongest enemy in the game. Probably is. I'm thinking about the necromancer bosses and the bandit bosses. Maybe some of them could be considered stronger, at least in some ways. So here we are. And we can enter here. We can loot this one over here. Oh, it has different things than it did in the prologue. It always had alcohol. This one's locked. It needs... Do we still carry Varen's ring? Yes. It's in the backpack. Let's just make sure that she has it in here in case it has something to do with this. No. Varen's ring. What would it do, if anything? This is indeed where the boss fight took place in the prologue. Is there anything here to come by? No. Alright. Didn't expect there to be, you just never know, and apparently we cannot go down into the dungeon. Alright. That's fine. So you can at least go and loot this part. It respawned the... Oop, hold up. So if I go in here, come back out. It's not lootable again. Every time. Interesting. I thought maybe I'd found an exploit for infinite loot here, but sometimes it respawns the loot in that chest. I wouldn't have abused it in this case, but I know that some people would be maybe interested in that kind of thing. And certainly the game developers would be interested in it. Oh, there is a gate here. But we need a key. Oh! What's this? There are people here. Not marked as a question mark on the map or anything. Alright. Enemies, she says. Who's coming? A dog. Alright, we can solo a dog. I wonder if someone here has the key then. Here we go. Who do we have here? Disappeared from view. Okay, let's go and fight him. Purse. And a watchman's sword. That's worth more than the bow. Got a dog coming in, I see it. Oh, I misclicked. Whoops. Alright. Now it's getting more troublesome. The dog should go down fairly quick. Oh, he can charge. One-shotting the dog. Okay. Next enemy is already coming in. I see it. Oh, and another one. Alright. Sometimes they get alarmed by noise. Oh, another one coming in. Alright. It's nice that they are getting alarmed. Find that more realistic than me being able to peel and aggro them one at a time. Okay. Let's wait with the sword ability. We're running out of energy here. Alright. And he's got his parry stance up. Got another guild blade here. Oh. Now we're making fat stacks of money. Yeah. Splints we can rebuy in the other town. So right now we are going to focus on looting so we can better afford. Oh, that's some good money here. Nice. The heater shield. What do we have in the backpack again? Not something I want to throw away. So this. And I don't know, throw the antidote in there. Give up the cap. Someone commented that I'm good at Tetris because of all my equipment, inventory management, shuffling. So I'll take that as a compliment, for sure. I hope everyone enjoys it. A horseshoe, not interested. But a chest up here with an amethyst in it and some money, but no keys in sight. Alright, I didn't expect it, but you never know, there might be some Easter eggs. Apparently they've decided to put a little bandit camp on the map. That wasn't there before. I did check in the prologue whether anything was out here. Alright. So, just to satisfy my own curiosity, we will go back in here and check for potential key hiding spots. There's no doormat to check under. Anything clickable? Doesn't look like it. Alright. Yeah. Alright. Down to Manshire we go. Fox becomes hostile. I'm working on a tips guide for this game. This will be the first tips video I ever do for any game. So I hope people will like it when it comes out. It might actually, I might end up posting it before this video is out in particular. Depending on how fast I can do it. It is a lot more work than turning on your camera and just playing, because I had to go into my editor and make it snazzy and not too cumbersome. Let's farm some wolves, why not? Enemy! I'm not afraid. More are coming. Come at me. Oh, more. Oh. This is where the fun begins. Victory. Easy. So yeah, you can't do that in a Pyromancer run, just saying. Though when Jonna is high level, she will likely be able to kill most wolves before they close in melee. We are walking through the Tinkling Vault here. And I did see ghouls inside. I'm kind of hoping that we get to level the character at least once more before I stop recording with this playthrough, so that's why we're doing this. Not that we need it, I'm just a stickler, that kind of thing, and I I gotta look out for that swords treatise. Or maybe a shield treatise. I still have an unspent skill point. I know. But I wanna get a treatise that unlocks some more skills in the tree. Some high level skills that I haven't ever used before. Because they weren't in prologue. Okay, now we're just... got enemies coming in continually here. Bastard. Comboed pretty well with his ranged allies here. Oh, I can't hide from both of them. Are we okay? We are in pain. Bog bean is for pain? Yeah. Ah, I took a hit for it. Not worth it. Okay. We've got a bunny coming in as well. We're doomed. There's the shield. Nice. Enough of that silliness. Okay. Eating the bog bean allows me to pick up that dagger, and then we will go on our merry way. Yeah, directly south, another set of wolves. Alright, we're really in some heated combat here. Oh, I forgot to put up the shield. Anyone else want some? And a fox. Oh, we're still in full sanity. Never mind. I was about to pick up that mine wood and eat it. Chin up. Good things ahead. Optimism. Sweet. Why are we going to Manshire? I forgot. I honestly forgot why we were going to Manshire. Whoops. Huh. Why did I choose... Oh, because we couldn't buy enough splints in the other town. And then we found a searching kit on the way. So now we don't need it anymore. Am I missing here? Oh, there's a T-crossing in here as well. So we are probably in this field. We will go east. Yes, it worked out. And we arrived in the morning, so we don't have to go and sleep. Perfect. I am wondering just whether I'm missing a piece of dialogue anywhere that will complete the gathering the caravan quest. Good day, he says. Alright. I suppose it is considered nighttime still. Surely... Yeah, we've just arrived at the time where the shop's open, so it's perfect. Perfect timing. Anything to buy here? Oh, a sapphire pendant. This is for magic, and this one, ruby necklace, is for fire resistance, health restoration, fortitude, healing efficiency. It is better than mine, except it's not enchanted, but we could enchant it if we can't afford it though. That might be what we're buying if we have leftover money. And here's another water skin that will lock it down. An identification scroll. I don't think we need it. Anything else here? Gold ring, no. Tavern, let's go and sell our loot. You are selling repair kits and searching kits. We found the searching kits. I don't think we need to bring a repair kit to do a run like that. We will just repair in town. It takes quite a while before you need to repair, usually. There's so many cool armors and I'll never get them. Not in this playthrough. It makes me sad. Pair up. See, on that trip we did lose some durability on the curious and A little bit here, a little bit there. Usually it seems like it's the main piece of armor that takes the most damage. And this is the only piece of armor that we, equipment that we have not upgraded during the entire run. It's a pretty good one, but these are significantly better. We just can't afford it. But it would be the next thing to upgrade, if anything. But then I want to save up for like one of the big ones, and that's 8,000 gold. So we are not close, and since we're not going for gold farming, it'll not be anytime soon. Okay, so enchantment scroll. Didn't we enchant the final piece, I think? Maybe we buy that ruby necklace and then enchant it. Oh, we can't even afford it. Okay, never mind. Go to the tavern and see if we have that vivifying essence that I spoke of. I also think we might have an unidentified potion. No, it is enchantment scroll. Vivifying essence, yep. So I think we can actually stay out quite a long time. I might buy that repair kit, but it takes up so much inventory space. Which means less food and drink. But I've already bought... We can't buy smoked hams in this town, so that's why I stocked up on it in Osbrook. And we have a potion of satiety, satisfies hunger and thirst. So we are pretty well set for that. And it would suck if it turns out that it's the armor that breaks the run. Therefore, we will buy a repair kit. Kind of makes sense. Ooh, it is not free though. It is expensive. Let's see if we can afford it after we bought everything else that we need. I'm gonna go and check with the priest here. Let's buy a splint, but then I think we've pretty much got what we want. I'll buy another bandage. This bleeding is pretty harsh. We have one antitoxin only. 2, and an antidote that we found, so we have more than enough, I hope. Manshire Fortified will help with both pain and morale. We get a little bit of intoxication from it, but that's not a problem. I think we can go really far, so maybe we go healing salve, repair kit, and then I buy some more fresh food. Not from you. Now with 2 water skins, we are pretty well set. 500 and something. I'm worried about going to 0 gold, but I don't think that would actually be a problem. Like, if we absolutely needed money for what, like staying at an inn, it's 10 gold, so we could just sell a piece of food to do that. And if I desperately needed money, it's pretty easy to go out and farm. So, fill the water skin. Does that fill both of them? It does. Let's buy more foodstuffs. These quench both thirst and hunger. Mostly thirst, which is not what we need. So let's go here. Potatoes. And that's it. We cannot have more in our inventory. And I believe our backpack is also full. So here we go. I'll eat a tomato. Potato. Potato retardo. Here we go. Go and repair here if anything's needed. No? Bow? Nothing? And 19 arrows is fine. Alright, let's plan a route. I think the largest constellation of question marks is up here. So like go north, then hit this one, then this trio. Not sure best of maybe here, and then that route through the forest. And down this way, all the way. I wonder if we can cover all of them. And come back around and hit Manshire again. We've explored these already, but I don't really know what that means. And also, So far, I don't think there's anything but camps. But if I can check all the question marks, I can confirm or deny that theory. Oh, this sheep farm here? What are you selling? Can I attack the sheep? No. Saved by the game developer. So we should have our first... Am I ready? Let's probably spend a skill point now. I didn't check for a treatise. I didn't check. But I haven't... I mean, there's a chance that he would have the swords treatise. And I do want to go and talk to the fort owner while he's awake now. He should be. Just on the off chance. What are you doing, dude? Good day, what are you selling? Nothing. He's the governor. So, I had that scroll that should improve my standings with the Grand Magistrate of Manshire, but I still haven't figured out what that does. There's no dialogue on him available. We'll talk to the village elder as well. We have completed all contracts here. Oh no, what? There's an open bounty. Just the other day, the magistrate sent us a bounty on the head of Joraros the Deranged, a heretic and a necromancer. Apparently he stole some book of a note. This is a new thing. We managed to find out where he is hiding at, the Howling Shrine. Folks fear he must be plotting something nasty, so there's no time to waste. If you put the villain to death and bring the book back, you'll kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Help us out. You do the magistrate a favor. Huh. More? No. I did sort of see someone mention that you could keep doing contracts, but I checked earlier, and then there was nothing, and now... Huh. Now we've stocked up our inventory to do that challenge thing. So I kind of don't want to go down there where I would have to loot and come back to Manshire. So I think we are going to stick to what I said. How much time have I spent already? Yeah, it'll be multiple episodes, and then we will finish it off after that with doing that contract there. Can't believe there was more and I almost missed it. Alright, so we have more to do. That makes me feel kind of good. Let's go on that challenge that I have been talking about the entire episode and prepping for. How many bandit camps can we clear in one go? Number 1. A mage. Oh, he doesn't even want to cast a spell. The fool! We found Stardust and an unidentified staff. Starting off with excellent loot here. Come at me, brah. He put up his shield. Well, while he is walking towards us, I do want that Stardust. It is a consumable that helps with staying in the fight. Let's just eat this thing here. Because the Stardust will leave the staff. It's probably worth a lot of money, but we're not here to loot. We will loot when we make room in our inventory, but we are going for consumables as the main thing to extend our excursion. Okay. And I'm not playing well. I'm being more aggressive than I like. Than I normally would. Okay. So now he's coming around that way. We can cheese him a little bit, like this. We managed to get one war dog in at a time. Oh! Okay. Tuh. That was one turn of me just blocking. Okay. Hunter Hatchet. Need a shield. Yeah. One bandit clamp cleared. And this is all nice and well, but we are not grabbing anything there. On to the next one. Let's just check. Mostly northeast and then a little bit more east. Northeast east, as they would say. And if I can clear all the question marks in one go, that's kind of cool. Do I spend that skill point? Oh, I went back into town to see if there was a treatise, and then I didn't check for the treatise. Ah, Keejchen. Right. So, interestingly enough, we know that we are gonna go up against humans for this entire run. So, I will get one of the bleed passives. It'll be either gloat. We get increased crit chance and weapon damage for bleeding already affecting a target. Or we can get honed edge, which increases our bleed chance. Each sword strike grants you plus 5 bleed chance for 4 turns this effect stacks, and it gives plus 5 bleed chance on its own. I think we're grabbing that one first. And wolves also can bleed, so this is fine. Good stuff. Go east now. We are almost leveling. I'm sure this is the tile where the bandit camp is supposed to be, or are we already lost? Part of doing this challenge is also not getting lost, because that exhausts your resources running around trying to figure out where you are. Good stuff. Let's eat so we don't fight while hungry. And I should eat the cheeses first. Okay. Okay, they aggro 2 at a time here. Murder. Okay. Any more? No. About 4 enemies in each bandit camp. Seems to be the standard. We'll check the loot, you never know. That might be something interesting. Bryn Vermouth is one of the good drinks. It makes you more hungry, interestingly enough. We are almost hungry again, so we could get goat cheese. Oh, eat, and then we can have this one here. Good, so that's the second bandit camp. Now we are moving due north, directly north, for the next target. And in fact, we are not. We wanted to. I wanted to go here and then do it like swinging around. So we go south, no, north, west. Trying to use north, west, south, and east instead of left, right, up and down. Since it does make more sense. Now we go directly north. Good. Oh, we found a bear. and it's hunting a rabbit. So this might end the run, but I am for sure going to try and fight it in melee. We have a little bit of thirst, so let's just drink so we don't get hungry or thirsty during the fight. I think we can take the bear. We will drink vivifying essence to stay alive. But I want to fight it in melee. The bleed here will be quite nice, actually. And we will use the charge on it to get the engage. So we put up the shield. Then we charge. 74 crit on the first hit, and it only then aggroed on us, so we get another hit. Does it have abilities? It does. There was a strike with plus 100% body part damage and plus 50% armor damage. So we'll try to daze it. It didn't work. Yeah, it's harder to daze certain targets. Put up the shield again. And use the other ability. Okay, it's still alive. Oh, not only is it still alive, it's not even 50% damage after all of that. Now it crit me, and we are then in pain. So do I start using other stuff or keep fighting? I think we keep fighting right now. Stardust is probably the best pain thing we can pop in a fight. Do not abuse Stardust while having low sanity. Alright, that sounds interesting. Maybe I'll try that. Don't tell me what not to do, game. Do we use Onrush? Yes, I think we use every tool available. Alright, we are dying. We have a mild hand injury. It's bleeding, so it's more about me staying alive. I will use the Vivifying Essence then. Yeah, we get to counter, so it's all good. I think we lost how much from the big attack? I need to know. If it can one-shot me right now, I need to drink more stuff. We lost 39 from the critical hit. So we are not in danger right now, but I need to use a splint on the hand. There, and we got second wind popped. Perfect. The pain is at 55. We can take a little bit more. Then we put up the shield, and then try to daze it. We got it. Well, it took away a Vivifying Essence and a splint, which no enemy has managed to do anything like that for a good long while. Alright. Let's drink some alcohol to reduce the pain a little bit. And then we will go north while resting. Or being drunk, I mean. There you go. So pain is at 13 then. Nice. Already good. And the body part. We could use healing cells. But we are going to try not to exhaust our resources too early. Just continue. Good, and we will take on other bears if we find them. How much experience does it give? 150, so that's probably the highest you can get. Next time I will use the bow first. There's no reason to not do it. I just wanted to see. I had to know whether or not I could do it without the bow. Okay. War dog down. The war dogs seem to aggro earlier, which is cool. They are kind of like guard dogs in that way. But they are really a non-issue. Here comes a mage and a rogue at the same time. Alright. Get out the bow. Okay, that did not help. Ow, ow, ow. A pyromantic treatise. I suppose I'll read it. Why wouldn't I? So now Anna can learn fire magic if she pleases. We'll pick up the... What's a pilgrim staff? Doesn't look special, so I'm not gonna waste time checking it out. But we can carry the pyromantic treatise. I don't see why not. What do we have here? A ringleader, okay. Yeah, we need to play this smart. Don't take unnecessary risks. Hide behind a tree, allow them to come to us. Ah. Okay, he can't see me here then. A ringleader is a pretty tough enemy. We are in pain, but we got second wind again. Footman's sword. I think we saw one before, and it's not better than a guild blade. No. Alright. Did I check this purse already? I probably did, but I'm gonna, yeah, just check again. Might have been another one. So the inventory is full. How's the pain doing? 20%. It's fine. What was that sound? How much did a ringleader give for experience just to compare? 60. So a bear is worth almost 3 times what the toughest bandit type. A healing salve. Alright, then we might as well just use one up. Purely limp. And the next one in line is the head. And then grab that one. Alright. Right, so now we go east, because we took this one here. Yep, that's 3 bandit camps. And a bear. A bear counts for more than 1 bandit camp. Get out the bow. Here we go. Ooh. Good start. So he's pretty much, yeah, he's dead. Okay. The wolf, not the wolf, the dog, we don't have to fight on it. We've got an archer in here. Anything else? Yeah. So let's aggro them one at a time. Archers are still sort of annoying. They might get a lucky hit, but the point is that they usually get several chances of getting a lucky hit. Let's have an archer duel. Am I regretting that already? Pretty much am. I wonder if he has limited ammo. Okay, we're winning. Whoa. I did not expect that to go well, but it is. Ha! We won the archer duel. Alright. And we leveled up. Alright. Cool. So, we might as well grab this gloat then. And then, now we are getting really good against humans. Because we make them bleed super easy. And then we punish them for bleeding. Kind of insane. The only reason why I don't like taking it is because it doesn't work against undead, and some of the toughest enemies in the game are undead, right? So I'm assuming that they can't bleed. I haven't actually checked their bleeding resistance, but I would be surprised if the game developers had allowed skeletons to bleed. Wouldn't really be in the spirit of the game, would it? Alright, now we are pushing on. Oh, we can get some extra stats here. I'm wondering, I'll put one in perception. It does give accuracy and crit chance, even if nothing else, and stealth is fine. We don't get stealth because we have all the high armor, but then vision and bonus range. Yep. And then one more strength. I'm pretty sure we had a bandit camp in this tile too, yeah. 4 camps and a bear. Get up, bow. Where are you? Bandits. Let's eat. Cheese is probably the thing that rots soonest. Yeah. Okay, we missed it. Sometimes it's not in the center of the map. Oh, what's this? Oh, no, you're kidding me. This is not a bandit camp. What? Okay, let's find out who lives here before we start destroying this stuff. What the hell is this? I had not heard about anything like this at all. Okay. Ivona. Ah, here you are, finally. I knew you would come. Would come sooner or later. Who are you? Doesn't matter, dearie. Doesn't matter. Right now, I'm nothing but miserable and old. But I have a generous, welcoming... Well, I have to be. Okay. Good thing I have some supplies stashed away. Humor an old woman. Have a drink. Oh... I mean, of course, I'll say yes. Ah, so embarrassing. I've been waiting for guests for so long. But now can't even get up from my chair. Please, help yourself and forgive my feebleness. Oh... We don't have room for it. Alright, well then, don't be shy. Make yourself at home. I don't need these things anymore. Yawns. Keep listening. Feeling drowsy. Age, age, age. I used to be so pretty, so young. So young. Huh? What? Ah, it's you again. Farewell. We've got Elven Mud. Elven Mud is one of the best... It's like basically like a water skin, but better. One of the best drinks in the game is what I was going to say. We might drop a bandage here. Elven Mud. Thirst and morale increase and in energy replenishment as you pop it. And it makes us vigorous, so it's a good thing to drink in battle, which is interesting. So if you get thirsty in a fight, that's the thing you pop. And she literally allowed me to, what the hell, loot her cottage. Got a geomantic treatise. 3. That's worth a lot of money. And a witch staff for a total of 20 damage here, plus 13 magic power. 30%, okay. Witch staffs have 2 primary purposes: to sustain the life of their masters and to cast the most brutal of hexes. I'm not gonna use this, but I want to see what it looks like on the character. Alright. It's not the best staff I've seen in the game, but it's free. Fascinating. I did not expect to find anything here. Cool. Little Easter egg. Oh, and what? A witch hat. Unique headgear. Magic resistance, lowered spells energy cost, lowered cooldown duration, and increased magic power. It's not a fantastic piece of equipment, but again, free. And an amulet. So we'll drop the geomantic treatise, even though it's worth a ton of money. Again, we are not here to loot, and I don't see anything else that I would drop. And a comb and a candle end. Alright. So, if you're playing a mage, you will want to find the witch's hut as early as possible. Got a herbal extract as well. Alright. How are we doing on food? I'll eat that potato. And then take the herbal extract. A disenchantment scroll. Alright. Leeches. I don't like leeches. No. And we won't grab this one. Fly Agaric. I think there was a patch that should have changed the Fly Agaric, but I'm not sure it's in effect. If we eat it, there's supposed to be something like pain reduction or something, but intoxication plus 40% is pretty rough. And sanity minus 20. Alright. Huh? What? Oh, it's you again. Okay. And there was no penalty to agreeing to the witch's request, which was to drink with her. I was assuming that I would turn into a toad or something. Oh, and we can refill water skins here. We're gonna do that. I mean, we're clearing question marks. We won't come back and abuse it. But this counts. Fascinating. Yeah, Witch's Hut. Oh. So now I have high hopes for future. I'm glad I did this. Learning things, people. Learning things. How are we doing on time? I think this is a good stopping point for the episode. I'm gonna keep going because there's no saving points out here. But thank you guys for watching for this episode, and we'll see what we find in the future ones to come. I'm guessing like 1 or 2 more episodes for this run. I'm glad we did this. See you next time, folks. Bye-bye.